Hello guys, I'm back and it's a new year. Happy New Year to everybody. I know I'm a little bit late with that, a few days late. Today is January 6th. But I haven't had time. I've had something to prepare for a few days, but today I'm just gonna want to make this video like with a few announcements, something about this channel, something about another channel, and of course the main thing, something that has to do with this right here, this club, Barcelona. This is gonna be, I said before last year that maybe it's gonna be the last video I did. That was like a update, transfer update, something back in, I don't know where, like it was August or something like that. I don't know, but this is gonna be the last Barcelona update, like a Barcelona video on this channel, because I'm gonna do another one. But I get to that a little bit later. First, I just want to say the first announcement that has to do with Barcelona is finally all the rumors, all the back and forth. Finally, Philip Coutinho is finally a Barcelona player. We have wanted to get him for so long. We went after him and back in the summer. Well, the whole summer it was. You remember what it was, all back and forth between Liverpool. They didn't want to sell and all that, but he's also wanted to come so much, and there's some reports that he also paid a little bit of his own money to get here. He's in Barcelona right now, trying to finalize everything and to sign the contract and everything. So that is really amazing. Finally, he's here after a lot of back and forth between Barcelona and Liverpool. They did their best to keep him, but it's his dream to play at Barcelona, and I fully understand him for that. So he finally has arrived. And sorry for the background noise and all this music stuff. It's my brother, but hopefully it's not gonna bother too much. But I'll speak a little bit louder. But yeah, it's really wonderful to see that he has finally arrived. And as reported, he costs around 160 million. 160 million euros or pounds. I wasn't really sure which one it was, but yeah, but 160. It's gonna be like 120, 140 up front, and then with variables added to, I think, or was it the other way around? I'm not fully sure, but there's some variables to that. Maybe it's like 160 to 180 then, but either way, it's a really expensive price, but that's just what you have to expect nowadays. The Neymar transfer really changed the market fully, and everybody can put any price on their players pretty much now. So if you want to get the best players, you have to pay up, and that's what we did today. So yeah, but it's really great to finally have him here. He's gonna be a great addition to our team. He can play in 4 different positions. He can play up front in the midfield. On both sides in the midfield. So he can replace in that. He can substitute in and out with either Rakitic or Iniesta at any time. He's good on both those positions. He can play at central offensive mid, and possibly even maybe up front somehow too, on the right or left. But that's yet to be seen how Valverde's gonna put him into the team and how much it's gonna be, like if he will start at once or if we'll just start easing him in more. Unlike Dembele, he has a little bit more experience in that. He has played with Liverpool, so he can maybe come in and be in good form, but that's no problem. I don't think his form is gonna be any problem at all. But what I think it is just he needs to come into the team, or he needs to adapt, and that's what he's gonna need to do here in January. Moving forward, he's not gonna be able to play. He's not eligible for the Champions League games because he's cup tied. He's already with Liverpool. He played games, so he's not gonna be able to play this season in the Champions League. But I think that's fine, because we can still, in that case, we can, maybe rest Iniesta or somebody else like that, important playing during the league games, and play him instead during the league games and the cup games, and the Copa del Rey games, and then maybe, and then rest those players for the bigger, more important, like big important Champions League games. It's with Chelsea coming up then, right? So we, if we can work him in somehow like that, you know. But for next season, he'll be fine. Then it will be okay. Then he will be able to play. So I cannot wait for that. It's gonna be awesome seeing him in the team. No news yet about what number. It's been reported that maybe he wants the number 7. It's gonna possibly be number 7 because Arda Turan is on his way out. But I don't know. We don't know yet. It'll be that or something else. We'll see. Maybe number 14 because Mascherano is also going out. So we'll see what happens about that. But that's not the most important right now. Most important is it's done. He's here. No more back and forth. No more crazy rumors or like that. Now we can solely focus on going forward. One more thing. Jeremina, also the other player we're looking for this transfer window, he's coming too. It's gonna getting closer. There's been reports. He's pretty much done too. He's also gonna be possibly revealed next week. Maybe the transfer will be revealed maybe tomorrow or something. But both of them will probably, as reports say, be presented somewhere next week. So yeah, both players are done. So that's good. We have those positions covered real well, and I think that's gonna help us out a lot. For this second half of the season and the final stages of all competitions, you know. We have a game now in the weekend against Levante. I don't think Coutinho is gonna be. Right, that's tomorrow. What am I saying? In the weekend, tomorrow we have a game against Levante. So he's not gonna be able to play that. He's not gonna be able to get the time to be presented before that. But probably if everything goes alright, well, he can possibly be starting his first game next week, and next game against, I think it is Sociedad. I think Real Sociedad. He can get his first minutes. I don't think he's gonna start, but probably can get his first minutes then. I don't know if he'll be able to start any beginning minutes in the Copa del Rey game. I don't know. That depends on how the presentation and everything goes. Possibly he can maybe come in, but we'll see how Valverde is gonna use him, and so going forward. But yeah, that's that on Coutinho. Finally, he's here. His release clause is gonna be around 400 million or something. I wish it was a little bit more, but it's okay for a start. Possibly it will be possibly extended later on. We'll see. But yeah, that's a little quick on him and Jeremina too. Now for the bigger announcements. I'm gonna start another channel. I have another channel. It's gonna be solely Barca videos. This is gonna be my last Barca video on this channel. Other channel is gonna come up later on. I have still some ways to do, so I'm not gonna announce it yet. But I'll make a separate video for that later. That's gonna be when that is done, and hopefully you guys can subscribe to that channel too if you care about Barcelona. But it's not. But don't worry, it's gonna be for everything also, solely football too, not only Barcelona, but. The Barca videos will be mainly also on there, but they will also talk about some other things, like my predictions for some games or so, or I'm thinking about Champions League and Premier League too, and Serie A and stuff like that. Not fully in deep, but maybe at least some of the bigger games, what I think and what's gonna happen, who's gonna win the leagues and stuff like that, and some updates and so on, transfers and every like the biggest players coming in and out from each club, you know, from the biggest clubs. And so I'm gonna talk something like that when I get the time. I will do. I'm starting school again, like I need to know in a few weeks, like a week or two. But I don't know how much I will be able to post, but I think I'll be able to kind of manage at least a few videos for each channel. If I'm gonna start trying to plan out more, I promise you there will be videos. So yeah, that's gonna be that. So and also especially for this channel, there's coming up a lot more, some movie reviews and more like that. It's gonna be coming up more stuff. I'm gonna go see 2 movies I haven't seen yet. It's gonna be Star Wars: The Last Jedi and Jumanji. So those 2 movies I'm gonna go see, and also later in February there's coming Black Panther. So I'm super excited for that. And I did a reaction to the first Black Panther trailer, but it got lost. The video got lost, and I didn't have time to do it again. So I didn't want to like fake it. So I couldn't do that. But I promised when the next one comes up, if they release a final one, I don't know, maybe not. But if they don't, I will just talk about the movie when it comes out, when I've seen it and what I thought about it. But there's probably also coming out another Infinity War trailer soon enough. You remember I did a reaction to that, so I'm gonna do that, and many others. There's coming shortly some more trailers for more movies. There's a lot coming up, just in the spring, you know. So like Black Panther, Tomb Raider, Infinity War, and much more like that. So there's a lot of movies coming up. So there's definitely a lot to work with. So I'm definitely gonna have a lot of stuff to post. But also some games too. You know, later this week I'm gonna post something that I had recorded back in October. It's a little bit old that I have to. I didn't get the time. I lost the footage, but I found it again, and it's a review of the. As you can see, that statue right there. It's the Assassin's Creed statue. From the newest Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Origins. So, I did a review of the God's edition of that game. So, like there's the big box up here in the shelf up here. So it's like I opened that up and but I'm also gonna do. I'm still playing the game. Haven't had time, but I'm still almost finishing the game, and there will be a video about that too. What I think about the games and so. But yeah, there's coming up a lot this year. There's gonna be more announcements coming later on, and it's not just gonna be me sitting here. It's possibly in the summer there will be some vlogs also, possibly like some traveling stuff. Where I travel, I'm possibly going to go to Barcelona later this year and possibly watch a game. So with Barca, so hopefully I can do that, and then definitely I'm gonna do a vlog and post that. And more. There's gonna come, but there's gonna be a little different content. It's just not just gonna be reactions and reviews. But we'll see that. I'll see what I will do with that as it comes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and a little bit info. You know, I'm sorry it hasn't been much last year. You know, I had a lot, but I promise you it's gonna be more this year. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.